Santa Monica. To the world, it's a first-class tourist destination. But to those of us who work, live, and play here, it's home.
What really sets Santa Monica apart is that all the institutions and all the major sectors in the city work together for the betterment of the overall community.
We really do benefit from the community support, where they, together with us, make sure that our students have a well-rounded education.
St. John's has relationships with 34 community agencies, for example, OPCC, Venice Family Clinic, and the City of Santa Monica.
People are just phenomenal, and I have a lot of roots in the community with regard to the various organizations that I belong to.
There are numerous cooperations and collaborations that we have with local businesses. Many of them provided internship opportunities for our students.
We align ourselves with the Buy Local Committee, which is a new committee in town that was started with the City of Santa Monica, that really gets and drives home the message of buying local, shopping local, staying local, dining local, support your community.
Even in a challenging economy, 2010 still handed several successes to our community. Santa Monica Place opened to rave reviews. The $256 million renovation made Santa Monica the newest and coolest retail destination in the Southland. Santa Monica voters went to the polls and passed measures Y and YY in November 2010.
The passage of these two measures means that stabilizing the schools district's funding, which is really important to maintain excellence in the classroom. It also prevents deep service cuts in the city of Santa Monica. And one thing we've heard from our residents is they don't wish to see service reductions during this difficult time.
But wait, there's more to celebrate.
We have been named as one of the top 50 hospitals in the entire country, and we've had that record now for 4 years in a row.
The Save Our Schools campaign this summer generated over $1.6 million to support the educational program and to fill the gap that the state was not able to provide revenues for.
We've been in business for 51 years in Santa Monica, and probably our biggest success would be still being in business for 51 years. That's a good track record.
Last year we had a great accreditation review of the institution, and we came up with flying colors, and we're one of the top institutions in the state.
The city is a leader in sustainability, and we are the greenest street in Santa Monica. We have more businesses among the businesses in the city that are certified green, and we're working on increasing that number.
I think some of the successes are that we've continued to develop more permanent supportive housing for our homeless individuals. We've worked in our organization a lot more on service integration across our various programs, especially in the area of mental health services.
We are able to provide the benefits of an academic medical center right here in the local community, and the community of Santa Monica then has access to all of the high-tech care and specialists that a world-class university hospital can provide.
2011 will be a very good year for Santa Monica because there are a number of public projects and private reinvestments in our city that will begin a multi-year period of civic improvement in our fair city.
Santa Monica's newest parks, Palisades Garden Walk and Town Square, are located on 7 acres in Santa Monica's Civic Center. Visitors will enjoy amazing views of the pier and ocean, stroll along pathways with sustainable gardens and water courses, and come together for cultural events and civic dialogue. The 3-acre village will enhance the Civic Center area with up to 324 residences, including market rate and affordable housing, and public open space, retail space, and public art. The option to travel between downtown LA and Santa Monica will be available courtesy of the 15.2-mile Expo Light rail line. Santa Monica will be home to 3 Expo Line stations: creating new ways for visitors to enter and explore our city, while reducing traffic and making our air cleaner. The California Incline will be reconstructed to meet seismic standards. This project will take about 1 year and will add wider sidewalks and bicycle lanes. Solar panels, racks for 90 bikes, retail space, 750 parking spaces and more will be featured at the rebuilt parking structure number 6 on 2nd Street between Santa Monica and Broadway. New Road School on Olympic Boulevard has completed their new middle school campus and will start construction of their Performing Arts and Leadership Center in fall 2011. The center includes a 350-seat theater and will have green design and building concepts. 2011 will also be full of many tough realities and challenges for Santa Monica.
The biggest challenge we face as a school system is a weak state economy. The challenge will be to maintain the kinds of services that we have for our students, those that our community expects and we want to provide for all students.
I think the challenges for St. John's is like any other business, any other enterprise in Santa Monica, which is unemployment. When you are unemployed, you also lose your health benefits and you lose the ability to take care of your family.
Organizations, like OPCC rely heavily on the private sector for support. And frankly, as people have fewer resources, they have fewer resources to give.
Competition is a challenge, but competition makes us work a little bit harder, think about what we can do to make things better, personal growth, and just strive for more.
2011 is a difficult year for us. We've already heard from the announcement of the governor we will have a huge reduction of another 5% or more for community college budget.
We've got healthcare reform, which is settling in, and we're trying to figure out how that's going to impact us from a financial standpoint and the types of services we will and won't be able to provide to the community.
For our challenges is to really stay put, to really stay focused and centered on the business at hand, is to create the kind of environment that our businesses will prosper in, to always look for those partnerships that are going to strengthen our message.
If anyone's up to the challenges of 2011, it is the Santa Monica community.
I'm really very optimistic about 2011. We have a very good business community here, phenomenal people, and great clients, so I'm really looking forward to a solid 2011.
And what we're hoping to do is to try to retain the quality of education that we have been providing and making sure that we maintain the huge number of transfers to the UCs and the CSUs.
We need to stay on the cutting edge in so many areas. We need to hear the criticisms and respond to them productively.
What's absolutely sure is that we have a mission of healing humankind one patient at a time, and we will continue to be here to serve the Santa Monica community for the long run.
We love Santa Monica. It's a great place to be.
Everyone in the community gets involved, whether it's our medical community, the citizens, or the key business employers in Santa Monica, as well as the city.
I always think of Santa Monica as a community that not only has a large heart, but has a very strong moral center.
If we stick together and we continually remind ourselves of that, we will stay strong and we will continue to strive here.
Making it better together.
Our future is better together.
Making it better together.
Together, we're better.
We're all making it better together.